Spawning in the bottom right corner as the blue Terran, it's Bomber. And in the top left as the teal Zerg, it's BreakingGG. Welcome to the ESL Open Cup number 5, Korea edition. Well, Asia server edition. I'm your caster this evening, Renegade. It's my honor to be here casting these two wonderful pro gamers. This evening's tournament is going to go from the round of 32 all the way to the grand finals. Someone going to be walking home with quite a few ESL Pro Tour points, as well as $100 US in prize winnings. I think the guy to watch out for tonight is Parting. He's really been rocking these tournaments lately, taking the Americas last week over Bly, and he's currently sitting with a walkover in the first rounds, in the round of 16, as the top seed in this bracket. Hatch gas pool here from BreakingGG. Bomber sending out a worker scout as he goes for a marine opener, actually. Interesting. Two marines. Alright, so he's going to try and gun down this overlord before it can reach the safety zone. BreakingGG gonna try for this safety spot. And it looks like he will make it. Nicely played here from BreakingGG. This does, of course, mean a few things. So the goal here is Bomber's going to go out on the map, start hunting for overlords. He knows where this flight path is going to be, and try and shut down scouting. In the meantime, BreakingGG knows he's not going to have to deal with Reapers, so he's going to skip the initial 4 lanes, defensive lanes that you usually get here to defend against that Reaper, and he's going to get his 3rd down. Okay, Marine's not going to find a target here. Oh, no, he did make the lings. Alright, he made the lings, poked out to find the Marines. Oh my god, guys, sorry about that. Ooh. Caster fail number 1 of the evening. Yeah, so he's going to save both the Overlords, get this one in position to scout. Bomber going for a quick 3rd CC. Oh my god, look how smooth that is. The lift on the factory immediately has the 2nd barracks building underneath. Beautiful mechanics here from Bomber. It's going to be a Roach play out of BreakingGG. This is something we've seen a lot in the current meta, is this Roach Ravager Ling style type of play against Terran from these high-level Zergs. Let's see what kind of flavor BreakingGG has to bring to the table. A couple Hellions out on the field here for Bomber, but he's going straight into bio as his 3rd CC is about to finish. There's the 2nd engineering bay. Eight roaches in production for BreakingGG. And he looks to be doing a 2.5 base all-in. Sitting at, well, it's 43, 44 workers right now, but basically this is a 45 drone all-in from the Zerg. He's going to try to break the Terran here. The Terran did go for that quick 3rd CC, so going to be a little bit vulnerable. You can see Bomber going for the bunkers at the front. Try and hold off this Roach attack. GG is breaking off the attack and gonna continue droning hard. Hellion's gonna poke out here for Bomber. This is kind of a difficult decision for the Zerg, and you can just see how decisive BreakingGG is being here, saying, I don't think I can break this, making that analysis and immediately pulling back before he loses any roaches, and committing to that heavy drone count. Increase, probably a better way to say that. And it's moving out. Salvage on the bunkers from Bomber. This is probably just a reposition to defend that third. BreakingGG gonna go for the Overseer Scout. NT we'll see. Yep, that sure is some bio. That sure is some bio play here out of Bomber. And he's continuing to commit to roaches behind this. Roach speed about halfway done. Carapace and Missile also about halfway done. 9 of these bad boys about to pop. Fourth base thrown down for BreakingGG as well. Bomber, of course, got his third up a little bit faster. Already has that fully saturated. So gonna be pretty well off in economy above the Zerg for a little while. A very, very passive game from both players up to the 7-minute mark, but is that about to change? Bomber's a little bit caught out here. It's going to retreat to the safety of the tank line, but there's only 2 of them. Marines, however, trade pretty well against roaches. A bile does connect with the back tank, but it's going to need a couple more to take it down. And BreakingGG's little poke in is held here. I think we're going to see some more passivity from these 2 players as they head towards the late game. Baneling Nest about halfway done. I think we might see BreakingGG transition into a more like Lingbane Ravager style, as opposed to the more Roach Ravager that he has going on right now. +1 melee, as well as +2 Carapace on the way for the Zerg. In the meantime, Bomber just continuing to pump out Marine tank. Hive Tech started up for the Zerg. Bomber's going to try and clear up some creep. He will be forced away here. Only loses a single Marine so far. Queen's going after the medevacs. Doesn't want to chase off creep. Ooh, Bomber cuts down some of the Banelings before they can morph onto the field. Tank Fire gonna clean up the rest. Nice pickoff for a Blue Terran. He's maxed out. Gonna start building a bank as he pushes through these rocks and begins to clear some more creep. Drop in the main here. Gonna pick off a couple drones, but BreakingGG pretty easily cleans this up. BreakingGG coming in from multiple angles. Get some bile off on the tanks. Marine's a little bit overextended. and split into groups. So our Zerg will hold here for now. He's a little bit up in army supply. Bomber has a bank behind this. It's continuing to stream reinforcements forward. Baneling's not quite on the field yet. Bile connecting with the Marines though, holding the line for BreakingGG here. Bomber splitting some Marines forward, leaving some Marines to guard the tanks in case the Zerg wants to come in from multiple angles. A lot of the Banelings get picked off. Only one tank really going down. Marines pick off +2 melee. Wasn't too far into production, but never gonna see the light of day now. And this hatch is pretty much forfeit for the Zerg. And unfortunately, his 5th is also totally cut off from his main hatcheries. Vipers on the field, they have a little bit of energy. Gonna need to get some blinding clouds on these tanks as the remaining Roach Ravager pushes forward. Is this enough to break the siege? It is not. That spell gonna wear off. GG is called, and Bomber takes game number 1. Spawning in the top right as the blue Terran, it's Bomber. And in the bottom left as the teal Zerg, it's BreakingGG. Bomber taking game number 1 in the best of 3. Bomber in the previous game opened Marine. It looks like he's going to do a standard Reaper expand this time around. Bomber with a really mean Marine tank push in game number 1. And BreakingGG trying to counter that with the Roach Ravager style. Going into like Ravager Lingbane. But it just wasn't enough. There indeed is the Reaper. Pool's about to finish for BreakingGG. And we're off to the races on Eternal Empire. So, could see a macro game here. There's the customary 4 defensive lings against the Reaper. I don't know that 2.5 base all-ins are as strong on this map. Rush distance is a little bit long. And I think the Terran has a pretty defensible 3rd. But we'll see what kind of drone count the Zerg stops at when he's ready to pounce. Bomber with the quick 3rd CC once again. Getting up a factory. Stim started up for a Terran player around the 326 mark. BreakingGG picking off the Reaper, though, which is quite nice. However, Bomber got all the information he needed. There is no third for the Zerg at the 340 mark. BreakingGG has invested into a lair and is going for a Spire play. Now, Bomber needs to scout in here. Let's see what he's seen so far. Yeah, so he's going to be on the lookout for a Roach Warren, for a lair, for a Spire, something of that sort. Did he see the lair? No, he did not see the lair morphing in, so maybe gonna drop a scan here soon. Interesting. Okay. He doesn't seem too worried about the fact that he didn't see the Zerg having a third. Spire about 2/3 of the way finished. Spires take forever, mutas take longer, but the clock's ticking here for Bomber. Just gonna cancel the bunker at the front. Where did he drop that scan? He dropped it in the Nat, so he will see the Spire. This should be more than enough time to react here for the Terran. He has engineering bays already on the field. He's gonna have more than enough time to throw down missile turrets. And this is the exact same build we saw in the previous game. There's the additional barracks. Third CC gonna move to location. And the die is pretty much cast here for both players. 5 mutas on the production tab here for BreakingGG as he takes a third. I mean, 5 mutas is not the world's heaviest commitment for a Zerg player. However, remember, he kind of rushed these muta, right? He delayed taking his third by over 2 minutes. And that's really going to hurt his economy in the long run. I mean, he's okay-ish on drones, but he really wants to get at least a little bit of damage done. 2 SCVs going down so far. Ah! That was a tough corner. One muta almost going down, but not quite. Those little guys do, of course, regenerate health. Baneling speed on the way. +1 Carapace about halfway done. As is +1 air weapons. So BreakingGG is slowly going to trickle out more and more muta. However, how's he going to stop this Terran push? He does have some Lings on the field. Baneling speed is not going to be finished, but these 9 Banelings back home will. Other 3 start morphing in. BreakingGG delaying a lot of mining here. Getting quite a few SCV kills. But again, he needs to hold this back home. He cannot afford to lose this third. Yeah, this is a great start, but he can't afford to lose the Banelings. Okay, splashes into the Lings. It gets a few kills. BreakingGG definitely still has enough to hold here. In the meantime, the mutas are going to come back home, chase down these medevacs. And yeah, BreakingGG in a good position. There's one of the medevacs down. Second one extends way too far past the Marines. It's going to go down as well. And Bomber down in army supply, down in workers. But even on bases with the Zerg. BreakingGG immediately going to go back on the assault with these Mutalisk. Regenning health as they fly over. They can't get caught by these Stim Marines. That was possibly the worst angle, but Fog of War is a cruel mistress. No way BreakingGG could have known that. Excuse me. Lings. Gonna take the Xel'Naga. These Xel'Nagas are a really important feature of this set. Oh! My god, I forgot to turn off browser sources. Shit. No. Okay. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, guys. I am off my rhythm today. Okay, so BreakingGG. Thank you for the host, Genesis. BreakingGG. Poking in at this third base. With the mutas, nothing really of importance going on while we were alt-tab there for a second, but yeah, Bomber just being kept at home. Oh, that's a great Baneling connection there, but Bomber just slowly being picked apart by the Zerg. BreakingGG definitely ahead in economy at this point. Not mining off that high yield gas though. This is more than enough swarm to take down these Marines. Even the reinforcing Marine tank, once these Banelings pop, is going to melt. Marines on the high ground going to get chased down the ramp, and now the Lings are in on the tanks. Oh! BreakingGG actually feels confident enough that he's going to spend a lot of those Banelings on killing the tanks. Not very efficient, but he's going to chase the Marines back. He still has enough... See? He spent all the Banelings on the tanks. He's going to have trouble cleaning up this remaining bio. I don't know that I like that move here from BreakingGG. Bomber just stutter stepping in. Couple drones getting picked off, and it is absolutely critical here that BreakingGG holds the third, but even with some okay Baneling connections, there's just not enough to defend. GG is called, and Bomber takes the series 2-0.